Hi, good morning. For the ones that all know me, my name is Katie. And for legal aspects and protection, I will talk about what's going on. I will not state names. I will not state venues, locations. I know it's happening right here in the Nebraska Omaha area. I have been talking to um, numerous amounts of people, and yes, I look like crap. It is 9:05 on a Saturday morning, and I have already been on the phone with one vendor, um, but I worked with a lady. I'm on an income restriction, I live month to month, not week to week, not every 2 weeks. I don't get money every 2 weeks, I don't get money every week. I deal with mental health and, other medical problems that prevents me from working a regular job. I've been fighting a disability case for it'll be 5 years in January, according to my onset date. Okay. I did small task um, for this lady, and yes, she said she would pay me directly out of her pocket. I don't know if that meant out of her own personal pocket, out of her own personal job, or if it was coming from the vendor shows. But when I know something's wrong, I know something's wrong. When I don't feel like something is right, I don't feel like something's right. I'm live. I'm live.
Okay.
I'll be down in a minute. Um, but I'm also the type of person where I want to rectify things that have gone wrong. Okay. So here is the form if you want it. Um, and we're actually going to stand up strong, not to just the one individual, but if you have been scammed or wrongly done by an organization, by a person that has done a craft vendor show, let me know. Uh, but I also sent in my information. This is my information. This is my whole entire email that I sent into the news. This lady in particular, or now committee, because she did form a committee. There is one, two, three, four other people now that are all participants in what she's doing. Um, so I'm actually going to step up and we're going to actually combine information for now on. I strongly encourage any and all of you that are like myself, a crafter and does craft shows, vendor shows. Not even if you're a crafter, I know a lot of direct sales companies will also depend on shows to get their name out there, get their businesses. I've been down that road too, you know. Some of us depend on this income to just make it. With the holidays right now and the economy and stuff like that, we need to join forces and we need to join together to make a stand. Yes, I'm very antsy. I've been in high levels of pain where I I had to wake up this morning. I had to get out of bed. I've been stretching. I've already ate something small. I've taken ibuprofen. I have my coffee. I probably should lay off the caffeine today. That's probably that is a trigger for people that have fibro. But I at least have to have 1 cup of coffee because that helps with my migraines. That's the most caffeine that I actually do. I've actually eliminated a lot of pop. I already have glitter all over my face. Um, but my plan is to actually share my information, share my tips and tricks on when I do events because I have had so many people like tell me like this contract, honey, there is no actual contract. Okay. Um, Not a legal document. A legal document has to be like signed and notarized and you know, there's no legal binding. Therefore, that's why us as business owners should always do our own individual research. Don't just automatically see a post and be like, "Ooh, okay, I could do that show. I'm open for that day. Good area, blah, blah, blah." Ask how much it is. Where's the money going? Why you're doing this? Will there be a mission to get in for public? Because a lot of people are not going to want to pay to come into a craft show. They feel that it should be free. And I have to agree with them. I think craft shows should be free. Why are you going to sit there and charge the vendors and then turn around and charge the public to do a show? Okay. I recognize a lot of red flags why I was working with this lady, and I kept asking her, like, "Why are you doing this? And why do you have 5 different spreadsheets for this one show?" And then not only that, but none of them coincided together. None of them clicked. Um, it just didn't make sense. Like, she was completely unorganized, and then after the effect of the last show, after I decided to walk away, I had vendors literally tell me that she was sending out personal text messages to people and emails. She hasn't done this publicly on like social media or whatever. That she fired me. That it was based on my lack of organization skills and communication skills and all that kind of stuff. Like, no, I will show you exactly how organized I am. My craft room is not very well organized, but it's a craft room. You know, you have a project here, you have a project here, you have a project here. My binder, on the other hand, on how I keep shows and information and communications is another story. Even the stuff that I handle in my personal life, I have a whole nother binder and I make notes and I have notebook after notebook after like I am like the probably the most organized person that you will ever meet. Um, but it makes me sick to the stomach knowing the fact that I recognize certain things and like I just told a vendor on the phone, I wish I would have done a little bit more. I wish I would have walked away sooner, even after the fact that I tried to get her to realize that she had already overbooked shows, but she wasn't listening. Like, I should have just walked away and said, "Nope, I'm done." She took advantage of me, of my situation, because she knew that I was hurting for money, and she kept saying, "Well, maybe I'll just give you this, or maybe I'll give you a little extra," and, like, it was a battle, like, do I keep doing this because I need the money, or do I say something and walk away and then struggle more? I literally feel like I wasn't one of the vendors. I'm not one of the vendors that are waiting for refunds, but I feel like I was even attacked more than other people. Um, so that's why I got a hold of the vendors. I'm like, "Hey, you want the vendor list? I have a copy. It's my personal copy. I was given permission to get a personal copy, make it, and keep it on my laptop. Therefore, it became my property." So, in all aspects, we have all the information that we need, but now to get it out to the public without breaking X, Y, and Z laws, because now she wants to go and say, well, we're slandering her. Okay, first of all, we're not verbally stating her name out in public or aloud unless it's a personal, private conversation. And then, yeah, we will exactly tell you who to avoid. I will tell you all 5 people on who to avoid, especially since they're going to a committee. All 5 people will probably have different accounts with different pictures, will promote all the events and get you to sign up for this, okay? The events that are happening in December, like right now she's currently having one this weekend, today and tomorrow, and it's already a shit show as far as I have already been told. Um, she has, I don't know if she's doing this secretly, but she has changed venue locations. Before I was notified that she changed venue locations, um, I looked up where the venue originally was. Nothing on their calendar of events on their website said anything about a craft show. So, if you happen to see this live or this video, share it. Get the information out, because if you're here in the local Omaha, Nebraska area, all the way down to Lincoln, because I know she's got one in June of next year. I'm still trying to get that piece of glitter off my face. This stuff needs to be talked about. This stuff needs to be dealt with. Okay? People should not be out there. I mean, there's enough things going on in the world right now where we shouldn't have to worry about somebody doing a vendor show, craft show, turning around and canceling people and then keeping their money for themselves. That's just not right. The one that's happening currently this weekend, she sent emails out to the vendors. She cut her vendor list by half. Okay. It went from 61 to 38. Okay. She sent them emails last Sunday. Literally, what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is the first day of a 2-day event. 5 days prior to the event canceling their application and registration, and they yet have seen a refund for their money. The one vendor that I just talked to this morning is out of $120. Can you imagine what $120 could do for somebody? You know, no, this isn't right, guys. Spread the word. Message me, leave me comments. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything, and I won't have a problem with talking to you guys. So I'm gonna leave you a little comment here. I know I'm not like the pretty models with the fancy hair and the makeup and the teeth that anybody would really even want to watch, but I know stuff that needs to be talked about. Okay. If I can spell right. Anyways, I will be seeing you guys soon. I don't know why it won't let me. Ooh, my computer is retarded. All right. So leave me a message, leave me a comment, share this video. Let's get the word out. Let's talk about who's been taken advantage of, who's, out of money, who's struggling. If you want to know of a good craft show, craft fair, vendor show, whatever you want to call it, let me know and we will do the research together. So stay tuned for more. Okay, my computer completely froze. Oh, there we go. I'm not very tech savvy either, too, guys, but bye-bye.